a common myth to think that people are either rich or not. On the contrary, there are several types of wealthy people who have different characteristics and lifestyles. First, there are the Kardashians, Drake, Rihanna, Cristiano Ronaldo, and other famous stars who managed to acquire their wealth through their talents. Also, there are types of wealthy people like Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Dangote, Mark Zuckerberg, and Elon Musk, who earned their riches through hard work, innovative thinking, and technology. Finally, some like Walton, Mars, Koch gained their vast fortunes through family businesses and investments. Then, there are the Rothschilds, the richest family in the world. Indeed, they're in a league of their own, and no one can come even close to their colossal wealth. Their vast fortune has inspired hundreds, if not thousands, of conspiracy theorists who are adamant that the Rothschilds are the ones controlling the world. I don't know about that, but if the Rothschilds are not controlling you at this moment and you are interested to find out more about the luxurious lives of the richest of the rich, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified every time we upload a new video. In the Middle Ages, the Rothschilds lived in the Jewish ghetto of Frankfurt, a German city. Their story began humbly, surrounded by neither luxury nor wealth. Houses at the time were not identified by numbers but by symbols above the door. The Rothschilds' home had a red shield, which in German with the old spelling is Rothschild. In 1769, the Rothschild patriarch Mayer Amschel Rothschild was hired by Prince Wilhelm of Hesse. When the young prince assumed power in 1785, he appointed Mayer to manage the kingdom's finances as a court Jew. While such a position would be highly offensive today, during that era, it was one of the highest honors a Jewish person could have in Catholic-dominated Europe. Every wealthy aristocrat had a court Jew who they entrusted with managing their money. Although the Bible forbade lending money in exchange for profit, many aristocrats had questionable morals. To maintain their appearance of obeying God's commands, they relied on court Jews. Failure to do so could result in losing respect, as well as their lands and wealth. Seeing this as an opportunity for vast riches, the Rothschilds and other Jews pursued such positions. With the money Mayer earned, he quickly established a bank and sent his son Nathan to London. During the Napoleonic Wars, Mayer helped transfer William's fortune to London and even financed the British in their fight. After the war, Mayer's 4 other sons opened banks in Paris, Naples, and Vienna. The primary clientele consisted of aristocrats facing financial crisis. In exchange for substantial interest, the Rothschilds lent enormous sums of money to countries where they held financial capital. This occurred during times of war or when entire nations teetered on the brink of bankruptcy. As a result, the Rothschilds ended up funding and profiting from nearly every war in 19th century Europe. They were not short of opportunities, financing both sides of conflicts and causing devastation and misery. While this approach may not align with ethical standards, the undeniable outcome speaks for itself. Today, the Rothschilds family's vast fortune is the subject of numerous myths, rivaling the number of stars in the sky. Some sources claim their ownership of around 500 trillion US dollars, an assertion that is incredibly difficult, if not impractically impossible, to believe. The estimated global capital is valued at around 1 to 2 quadrillion dollars, making the notion of a family controlling a quarter to a half of the world's wealth seem absurd. Most sources estimate the Rothschilds' wealth to be around 500 billion to 1 trillion US dollars, making them 2 to 4 times wealthier than the next richest individual, Elon Musk. While their banks serve as the primary source of their fortune, the Rothschilds have diversified their investments over the years, branching out into mining, transportation, real estate, art, and stocks. The Rothschilds, known for their shrouded lifestyle in mystery, hold a minority share in the Suez Canal. According to legend, they possess 30 shares in major banks worldwide. While the latter claim is highly doubtful, it is clear that the Rothschilds will continue to thrive and not end up destitute. Their true fortune remains hidden, and some speculate that it may exceed the wealth of the entire southern hemisphere. Similarly, their personal lives are kept private. However, occasionally we catch a glimpse of the extravagant life they lead behind closed doors. In contrast to many pop stars, the Rothschilds do not squander their money on flashy items with little investment value. Their purchases serve one purpose: to generate more wealth over time. They have amassed a vast collection of art and are significant contributors to art museums worldwide. For instance, they donated the 4th century Lycurgus cup worth $40,000 to the British Museum. During the Nazi occupation of France, around 3,500 works of art were taken from the Rothschild estates, as even Hitler himself handpicked prized possessions. Although most pieces were returned after the war, some remain missing to this day. The Rothschilds are likely the largest owners of gold in the world. Their holdings extend beyond mere possession of the precious metal. They also have shares in gold mines. Unlike the extravagant children of some narco bosses, they do not possess golden cars or AK-47s. Instead, they own tons and tons of gold bars. Recently, Jacob Rothschild exchanged massive amounts of British pounds and US dollars for gold, a move that many financial experts find troubling for Western economies. Approximately 8% of Jacob's assets are now in gold. The Rothschilds possess one of the most extensive real estate portfolios globally, comprising mansions, estates, chateaus, and villas from the United States to Israel. Their properties will be the envy of any royal family. In Buckinghamshire alone, they own over 13 lavish manors, each worth well over $10 million. One of their crown jewels is the Waddesdon Manor, a lavish home open to the public, attracting over 450,000 visitors who desire a glimpse into the Rothschilds' lifestyle and class. The family's real estate holdings around the world are estimated to be worth around $20 to $25 billion. Recently, the family sold a piece of land in Austria, as large as Manhattan, for a substantial sum of $112 million. While some luxury purchases may not serve as investments, they are undoubtedly extravagant. For instance, Nat Rothschild acquired a super yacht worth over $100 million named Planet 9. This yacht can accommodate 16 guests and a crew of 26, powered by 2 Caterpillar engines with a maximum speed of 16 knots. It also features a helicopter deck for convenient arrival and departure. Nat also owns a deluxe private jet, the Bombardier Global 6000, worth more than $60 million. This aircraft is among the most expensive planes available and offers ultra-luxurious accommodations for up to 14 passengers. However, Nat's purchases pale in comparison to those of his extravagant great-granduncle, Walter Rothschild. Walter Rothschild, known for his passion for zoology, spent immense amounts of money on exotic animals, including a giant tortoise, hundreds of birds, and even zebras. The eccentric billionaire went as far as training 3 zebras to pull his carriage around London. He established the largest collection of specimens the world had ever seen. In his later years, Walter sold his bird collection to the American Museum of Natural History in New York. After Walter Rothschild's death, the remaining parts of his remarkable collection were also donated to the Natural History Museum. As for the fate of the zebras, I have no idea, but I would guess that they died of embarrassment long before Walter. The Rothschilds have gained notoriety for inspiring conspiracies dating back to the 18th century. Their immense wealth has fueled numerous anti-Semitic myths during that era, including the belief that the Jews controlled the world's money. The family has been associated with the Illuminati, the New World Order, 5-dimensional lizards controlling the world, and countless other insane theories. In reality, the Rothschilds are simply a large family of wealthy individuals who prefer to live their luxurious lives in private, avoiding public curiosity. Have you heard the most outrageous Rothschild conspiracy? Feel free to share it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.